Oh, this is fun. We're having fun. We're having fun. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, yeah, we're having fun. This is fun. Yeah, yeah, fun. Yeah. Welcome back to Helium Lemon's wide, wonderful world of video games. This is Fluidity for the Nintendo Wii. We will. From the Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People trailer. I hope somebody knew that. Yeah, this is Fluidity, if you're just joining us in this episode. Oh, I like that rain effect. That looks like some crazy modern art right there, let me tell you. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is a physics platformer with water in the style of a collectathon like Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie, except it's a 2D platformer, which I don't know many 2D platformers that are also collectathons, so I think this game is super unique and cool, and I think it's one of the best puzzle platformers ever designed. So yeah, we're getting some of the stuff in Chapter 1 that we missed, like this Roy-G Biv puzzle on the first page, and I'm gonna keep calling them that because they're Roy-G Biv, even though they're not really Roy-G Biv. Here's one of them down here. Bling! Purple. Oh, stuck. Stuck. Let me out. Stuck. Okay. Look at that huge tree. The tree has like a note attached to it. I don't know what that means. I don't know who it is, but it probably is for Hookah Gods. I asked my friend Joe, I asked my friend Jake. They said it was for Hookah Gods. JFK Jr., aka Elvis Presley. No, there was this like insane woman on the subway train who was like pretending to have this conversation with somebody about like Henry Kissinger and the ambassador to the Dominican Republic and all this stuff that happened in the 80s and like getting the abortion injection and all this awful stuff, and she kept saying, oh, and it was all because of JFK Jr., aka Elvis Presley. You can't make this stuff up. So yeah, there's some stuff over on that page that we need the final ability to be able to get. That's right, people, there's only one final ability in this game, and once we have it, we'll be able to do everything. Okay, no. I like this place. This is the snowy, happy Christmas place. I like snow. I like this color of the sky. This kind of dark blue. Although this is more like nighttime, but I really like kind of like evening colors. This is a puzzle, as you can see, where we have a little orange gear friend, or cog, or gear or wheel. Wheel in the middle of the wheel. No, it's like this song that we sing at church. He is the wheel in the middle of the wheel. Really cool. And then you have to do that one again. Do it again. So the cog cannot land in the lava, so keep it safe from the lava. And then I couldn't see the platform, so I was like, gosh darn it, how am I supposed to see? Yeah, when the cog falls in the lava, you die, which I think is weird, but it makes sense because the cog is not supposed to die. So it's like, I don't know. It makes just about as much sense as like you dying when, like, you know, in one of those escort missions Ah, shoot, my computer went to sleep and the video froze. But if I make it full screen, it unfreezes, so that's how you do it. Because I'm smart. My boy's wicked smart. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, and like those games where you have an escort mission, and it's like, if the character dies, then you die. And you have to start the escort mission over. I think I used to have a lot of weird dreams about escort missions. I think there was that one part of Twilight Princess that I really didn't enjoy. Like, I think it's the part where you have to fight King Bulblin on the bridge with the horse and arrows, and I would always just get stuck on that part, and I apparently was traumatized enough to have like bad dreams about it, or whatever, I don't know. Twilight Princess is weird. I still have mixed feelings about that game, but I'm gradually warming up to the idea of playing it again. But the next Zelda game that I do on here is going to be Skyward Sword, because Skyward Sword is probably my favorite Zelda, other than the 64 games. And a lot of people don't like it, and I think it's pretty darn good, and I think it deserves more credit. But people don't like it because it's like, oh, the world isn't as big, it's too hand-holdy. Maybe yes, but I think it's still fun. So, you know, it's still pretty darn epic. Like, the dungeons are really good. Like, the sand ship is really freaking good. The Leviathan fight, or is his name Leviathan or Levias? Yeah. Leviathan, same thing, and my throat is getting hoarse. There's still some stuff on that page that we haven't quite explored, which is interesting. But here we already got, like, I think it was only 2 rainbow flowers. That's New York City. That just is New York City. Cambridge, Massachusetts, our fair city. We're Click and Clack, the Tapper Brothers. Ugh, I feel old because I know that. I'm only 21, but yes, I do know radio. Radio killed the video star. Video killed the radio star. In my mind and in my car. You know, Hans Zimmer was the keyboard player of that band, the Buggles. Anyway. I watched some documentary all about film music, and it was like, you know, Hans Zimmer was the keyboard player of the Buggles, and you know, this young German guy just playing the synthesizer with a leather jacket, you know, looking very serious. I thought it was great. I used to watch so many Men Without Hats music videos in high school, you know. One of my favorite was Antarctica, for no particular reason other than it was just like really in your face, and I thought it was cool. There's I just recently found that there was a music video for I Got the Message, and I had never seen that before, and it was I Got the Message is a good song, but that music video was stupid. It had like women on leashes. It was like really stupid. Anyway, some people might say, "Oh yeah, women on leashes is that's like cool. That's like rock and roll, man." That's like, yeah, but it's also the oppression of women, so no thanks. Like, you know, I'm not entirely willing to suspend my political beliefs, you know, my radical belief that, you know, women are people, for aesthetic principles. Although it was trying to do like the way that it had like Ivan Doroshuk, the lead singer, dressed up in like a sort of a faux Egyptian sort of costume and had this really heavy black eyeliner. It looked really cool. This looks kind of like Hollywood. I know we were in New York City. We were in London, but this looks kind of like San Francisco, I don't know, or Hollywood or something. This was always one of my favorites, just because of how involved it is. It's just memorable. And my favorite part of it was this little guy salutes. He just salutes you, so he's like, yes sir. When I was like 12 and like playing this for the first time, I thought that was really funny, and then I kept saying, yeah, I salute you too. I don't know, I thought that was like it was kind of almost like a flippant sort of, yeah, I salute you too. I don't know. I kept picturing my, you know, career as an LPer, you know, when I was like 12 and 13, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have all these catchphrases and be just like my hero, Nintendo Capri Sun, and the other boys at middle school thought I was a complete, you know, they thought it was not cool. And meanwhile, they played video games like Call of Duty, and I thought that was uncool, so... Gosh darn it, my throat is getting really hoarse, but I'm gonna survive to the end of this video if that's the last thing I do, because I don't feel like going upstairs and getting water. Hey, get out of here, stupid guy. Oh gosh, pollution. This is something I feel pretty strongly about. I was watching this documentary for class because we've been talking about various political movements in class, and now we're talking about environmentalism. And so it was this thing all about how basically all the electricity that powered the cities of like Las Vegas and Los Angeles, etc., came from the coal on this one Navajo reservation, and it was like, you know, that they were just getting rid of all their, you know, clean water because they had to use it to transport the coal. They would pulverize the coal and make it into like this coal slurry, which is just like, you know, ground up coal mixed with water. I think I was confused on what to go down here. All you have to do is just get the water underneath, and destroy the camera. This is how you make Strongbad's computer into a wet computer. First, get Strongbad's computer. Next, get Mountain Dew and apply liberally. I don't know. Go to the right. Stupid. Stupid guy, stupid guy, stupid guy. Anyway. What, are we singing ABBA now? No, that wasn't ABBA. I was like, oh, I have to get over there as the ice block. I don't know what I was thinking. I was being dumb. Anyway, I was talking about, yeah, environmentalism. Yeah, and then I watched, you know, the teacher was talking today in her pre-recorded lecture about, like, the Dakota Access Pipeline and the Standing Rock business and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember when that was happening. I didn't really think much about it at the time. We froze that slug from underneath. Now keep that in mind, that we just froze that slug while he was halfway over the platform. Yeah, it's pretty clear that you don't know what to do. Maybe I should have cut this part out, but anyway. I don't know, I just like this. This is fun, this is epic. We're helping this guy defeat Big Brother, and I love that. Down with Big Brother. Down with Bloody Big Head. Down with corporations and the things that try to control our lives. You know, the rich people who control our lives. Oh my gosh, I'm reading too much. Except you can never read too much. I don't know. Okay. The slug is halfway off the edge, the frozen slug. I've never seen that before. It's, I've never seen that glitch before. So I was like, well, that's something, you know, something new. That's so weird. Apparently, you know, his physics just kind of like freaked out. Okay, so this is fun. No, don't mess up, please. Dude, don't mess up. I'll meet you back in a few seconds. Okay, so we have to do this again. And then we have to turn into an ice block again. Kill this slug. Boom. Almost there, only the central computer... Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so... turn into an ice. A nice popsicle. Cool as ice. Cold as ice. Ice cold. Alright, 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 alright. Now, ladies. I don't totally hate that song. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. Oh. So yeah, I like this. The evil spike going back and forth. It reminds me of a Cave Story for no particular reason at all. I don't actually know that much about that game, except that that game is kind of weird. I don't know how weird, but it's, I don't know, it's just kind of a vague memory that I have. And that's that one. That's that one. The defeating the evil factory computer. Okay, so next time on Fluidity, more stuff.